Welcome back. Welcome back to the Chammy, the only channel on YouTube where you can get a mostly professional tarot card reading from a haunted house in a creepy graveyard from a haunted chick like me with disgustingly cute dogs. Tonight's special is the buy one get one free tarot card reading. That means that any reading that you buy, it's buy one get one free. Hey Molly, how's your day been? I see that Living La Vida Laura was here. Are you still here with us, Laura? My allergies have been really bad today, so if my nose runs, if I sneeze multiple times, if my eyes start watering blood, you know why. I'm just going to put a few things in chat and then I'm going to do the free collective spirit message for the day. If you'd like to buy a reading, every reading is buy one get one free. That is the special. It's buy one get one free. So that means if you buy the $6 reading, the 1111 love reading, the $20 past, present, future reading, or the $30 general, it's all buy one get one free. If you're unable to do the free reading after we do your paid reading, that's okay. I'll note your name, the time, the date that you purchased the reading. You can come back and get your free reading anytime whenever you're ready. Hey Metal Rain, welcome back to the Chammy. Does the title of the video say anything about religion? No, in fact it says, let's read it. Fun, live, tarot card reading, happy hour, chat and chill. Here's your answer. That's the topic. We talk about tarot cards. We talk about fun things. We talk about manifesting. We talk about our lives in general. Many of us save our church for a Jack White concert or on Sunday privately, not publicly all over the internet for people to tear our lungs out because we start to say something someone else don't like. You see what I mean? It just kind of keeps the peace all the way around. Just come as you are, as you would. Hey, One Diva, what a cute name. You're gonna watch The Last Unicorn? Somebody got me a Last Unicorn Build-A-Bear. It's adorable. I don't think I've shown it to you because it's been packed away to move to Nashville with me for a long time. Tonight's special is the buy one get one free tarot card reading. That means that if you buy the $6 tarot card reading, the $11.11 love reading, the $20 past, present, future, or the $30 general reading. Every reading is buy one get one free. You can ask up to 3 questions. Every tarot card reading is $1 per minute, so depending on how many dollars you spend, that's how many minutes you're going to get with me, plus 1 plus card. So it's 1 plus minute, 1 plus card. Yeah, I absolutely love the last unicorn. Yeah, you'll mostly find us talking about what ingredients are in what foods that we like to eat. How many times have we gotten lost down that rabbit hole? I'm gonna find some music for us to listen to, and I'm gonna go ahead and do the free collective spirit message. I spent all day working on my Halloween costume and got nowhere with it. I mean, I got somewhere, but I don't know that I'm going to get anywhere with it at all. But I'm hopeful. Yeah, me hopeful. Yeah, I've been on a while. I've been on about 8 minutes. It's 8 minutes too much for me. 8 minutes too long for my ADHD. I'm ready to move on to something else. I should just hang out when y'all should just FaceTime me instead while I'm working on my Halloween costume. Molly, what kind of music should we listen to tonight? Thanks, Peter. Welcome to the haunted house. Happy Halloween. Actually, happy Summerween. Can we just keep summer a little bit longer, y'all? Celtic or jazz? Okay. I'm so disappointed in myself, y'all. I went and bought the flapping wing mechanism summer of 2021. And I didn't realize that it was a kit. So I have a flapping wing mechanism that I can't do anything with. So I'm probably going to have to try to build that before I can even think about making wings. So maybe next year. maybe by December 31st I can be a fairy for Halloween. And I'm kind of a little bit upset because for the price I spent on this flapping wing mechanism kit, there should be at least a set of IKEA-like directions. So now I'm gonna have to, unfortunately, bother my friend Angela and see if she can help me, because not only did I open the package for the first time today since it arrived in the summer of 2021, but it was broken too, like the outer shell's broken, which I mean, if everything works correctly and I can get some sort of like IKEA directions other than the ridiculous tutorial that was given to me when I was a Patreon member of her Patreon channel, yeah, I mean, there aren't even any, like, pictures. Like, I have to guess what's what under the tutorial. And I'm not really sure what to do about that, so I'm kind of annoyed. I mean, I have my wings ready to go. I have the flapping, I have everything I need for the flapping mechanism to work. But it's like putting it all together. There's, like, no directions. And I feel like at least, you know, for the amount of money she's charging for them. I mean, don't you think that if you were even selling an item that was sought after in the cosplay community, don't you think if you were selling a kit, you would at least send the directions on how to put the item together? I mean, why is she not being transparent about it? It's a little bit frustrating. And then there's another part that you can slip into the back of a corset. But you know what? If I tried to slip that into the back of one of my corsets, it might actually rip my clothing or rip my flesh. It's so sharp. So I did start working on the wings today, but at this point, you know, I'm just still at step one. So I don't know, maybe the gods want me to like learn how to actually build the actual kit I purchased so that I can make more. But I would need a 3D printer, and oh my god, a 3D printer, like, how expensive are those? But I just don't think that, I don't think that it's really gonna, I don't think it'll be worth my time. So I'm gonna write her and I'm gonna say, hey, can you just like, can I send this back to you and you can just like send me one that works? See if she'll do that. I don't know. If she doesn't, maybe the designer will be able to do something about giving me better directions about putting the kit together. I thought I lost the wing for a long time. I might even have to completely remake the pattern for the wings. And I might have to do it all by hand, which is sort of a bit annoying to me. But I just really have like no idea where to start. And unfortunately, this is broken. I'm so sad it's broken. But it being broken doesn't bother me as much as it like being in lots of multiple different pieces. Oh yeah, let me put up the poll because I definitely have the spirit box ready to go at some point. Yeah, you know, I saw that. That's terrifying and really sad all at the same time. So, like beautiful piece, right? Right? You think, oh, that's beautiful piece. Let's just attach the wings to it, and you're supposed to shove it in the back, on your like in the back of a corset, or it has these little these little holes here for you to be able to add loopholes and like a strap, like straps to wear as a strap, but this is so sharp. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do about this sharpness. I mean, it could cut your flesh. It's so sharp. Great idea, but some of the quality in regards to the product is sketchy. I'm just going to chat and chill with you guys while I work on my wings. I mean, what else can I do? Unless somebody writes a reading. I'm going to do the free collective message in a minute. But I just wanted to, like, show you and Molly the bucketing of my Halloween costume. Like, you don't even want to know how much I've spent on these little pieces of things I don't even know what they are. I mean, I'm the blondest brunette y'all know. I know nothing about electronics unless it's like, hey, I'm gonna record some music now. I'm gonna turn the computer on. I'll be lucky if I don't cut myself on this project. Or should I change my shirt? Oh, I'm so depressed about this hanging, flapping wing mechanism. I want to kick myself like 100 times for. Let me borrow your flog. The Kermit the Frog one. I'm gonna flog myself for how much money I spent on this. And it's a crapshoot. Like, it was so expensive, Molly, that all these years later, you're sitting down, right? I'm still paying that credit card off. I'm still paying the credit card off that I bought this on with, yeah. Oh no, you think your condition's worsening, my dear. Gonna be the droopy winged fairy for Halloween. All the rest of my wings got torn off. There we go. This is my Halloween costume. How about that? Can people unlike the chamois? Yes, dear. They have the right to like and unlike and dislike and all that good shit. Frodo's killing you tonight. I know, right? I was having that problem earlier, but I refuse to get to the point where it's like I'm not like being active because of it. The pain almost kind of makes me feel like I'm alive. No, Johnny Depp, I'm in outer space. That's my droopy fairy wing. Yeah, it's a creepy house in a creepy graveyard. Of course it's peaceful. I know, but you're still healing, sweetheart. And you're gonna get better. Just remember, what my mentor told me was that you must tell yourself your body knows exactly how to heal you. And you're doing good. I mean, you're doing great for what you've been through this year. You are thriving, girl. I'm proud of you. Proud of you with my droopy fairy wing. All right, I'm gonna do the all droopy fairy wing jokes aside. All right, Yvette, there you are, sweetheart. I was wondering where you'd been. I'm just about to do the free collective message, spirit messages today. Let's see what spirit has to say for us. What we need to know right now. I'm calling forth our most trusted and strongest spirit guides as a collective. This is for anyone that's here with us now in the chat, maybe somebody who may watch this replay. Can someone just put 23 in the chat for me, please? And that way I know when I started. Any spirit messages for us today from our most trusted and strongest spirit guides? Hey Ari, how are you, sweetheart? It's good to see you. Hey Pammy. I was thinking about you today while I was watching True Blood. Because Pam is my favorite character from that HBO True Blood series. Okay, Spirit saying y'all must find balance with, we must all find balance within this cosmic fuckery. Cosmic McFuckery. Pardon my French. YouTube. Someone suggested that there was some really intense cosmic stuff going on right now and that we might be feeling pulled left and right by it, but Spirit saying, you know, you can really kind of just bypass all that cosmic fuckery by finding the balance by finding yourself, you know, in the balance, in getting in the balance, in the state of mind you want to be in, finding that balance to kind of overcome some of the thought process and that progresses us into the idea that we don't have any control over our balance or our timeline during cosmic fuckery. Okay, yeah, so we're all pulled by the moon and the sun and the stars, and we're made of that kind of light. But this card, the balance card, is also card number 2. That number might be significant to somebody. That might be your birth month. That might be the day you were born. 2 might be an overall special number to you. Hey Dwayne, welcome back to the Chammy. We're all sending you a big virtual hug of love and trust. Hope you're feeling better. And finding your way back to some joy after your mother passed away. You know, it wasn't too long ago. But I once again, I'm going to say this about this deck and the cards in this deck and how it doesn't matter like which way you turn the card, upside down or right side up. There's always something special to see, something new to see. This is the card about balance. I feel like balance is also a very earthy kind of energy. When you are, you know, working with tarot cards, the pentacles represent earthy nature, and balance, pentacles represent balance. I'm just going to see what this card says and read it to you, see if there's any other clarification I need to find. So, direction south, maybe Spirit saying some of you need to head south or visit the south, or, you know, whether in Europe or you're in America, there may be something special about the direction south, the color red. The structure of your daily spiritual life must be built on a strong foundation in the physical world. Like a pillar of selected shaman stones balanced carefully, one on top of another. Take care of your body through diet and exercise. Express your strength and acts of power, and bring greater awareness to the exchange of money. So I feel like with the times that we're sort of living in right now, Spirit saying try to take a little bit of extra care for yourselves. Especially be aware of the way you're exchanging money, and be aware of your finances, a little bit more sharp about that. You know, stock up on food, make sure you have extra cans of gasoline around the house if needed, maybe some extra charcoal or firewood, extra food. Make sure you double up on your resources. I feel this card is also expressing that through some of these things that it's just said in these few sentences in this paragraph. Protect and nourish your family during this time and express your integrity by bringing balance into society and nature. Then you will be prepared in the physical realm for higher spiritual learning. Your being is a spirit lodge, the foundation of which is rooted in physical manifestation. Strong against the storms along the trail of higher consciousness. To take power, make your spirit available, then take your power and bring your physical and spiritual natures into balance. To take power, make your spirit available, and then take your power and bring your physical and spiritual natures into balance. I feel this card is saying, you know, do what you have to do to surround yourself with what will bring balance while we're transitioning through fall and into winter. So you're prepared for more balanced joy, healthier times, days, and don't have to worry too much about the little things if you don't have to. And know that whatever is going on with the sun, moon, and stars, that it's your reality. It's your reality to create. It's your story to write. Let the universe work with you, not against you. Trust the universe. Trust the process. Yeah. Yvette, are you still there, sweetheart? If you want to go ahead and put your questions in the chat, if you haven't already. Well, I'm just going to say hi from Merrill now to you, Pam, because I'm sure he'll ask about you when he comes by later. So I'm just saying hi from Merrill now because I'm sure he'd want somebody to say hi to you for him while you're here. Hey, Yvette. Welcome back, sweetheart. So, I worked on my fairy wings today, but I'm a little bit disappointed in the fact that I got really nowhere with it today. Although I did find all the pieces and everything I need to make the wings, I'm not really sure I'll ever finish them, but I'm going to try my best for Halloween to make it happen. Oh good, you're going to go see April on Saturday? As far as community base I'm a part of, are there any rumors or questionable conversations going about me with other professionals? Let's see what Spirit wants you to know about that question right now. Let me make sure the call center is turned off. And I'll put it back on after we're done with the video. A Spirit, I'm calling forth you guys most strongest and trusted spirit guides. What does she need to know right now about this question as far as the community base that she is a part of? Any rumors or questionable conversations going on about her within regards to other professionals? Okay, so this is how I feel about the answers regarding this question. So yeah, sure, there are people talking about you in your inner world, in your inner circle. In regards to the professionals, they've made a choice to enjoy more of their getting to know you and communicating with you instead of, you know, really creating any kind of rumors or any kind of negativism in regards to questionable conversations. So I think the reason this kind of got broken up a little bit is because of the way I asked the question and the way that I was thinking in regards to the situation. That's why I clarified with the professionals. Okay, so yeah, even with the professionals, but they're choosing to be more professional, more open-minded, and kind of go with the flow. In the Six of Cups card, that's like the choice in regards to the professionals. But there may be some others that within your inner world, within your inner circle, that may be, with maybe some questionable conversation about your ability to hold your world together, and not only with your authoritative power, but also maybe financially. But that's really none of their business. And really, at the end of the day, we could flip the switch and be like Spirit saying, you know what? You are the authoritative power of your reality and your inner world and inner circle. So what do you want them? You choose how you want them to show up to you. Do you see what I'm saying? So how do you want them to show up to you? What do you want them to be saying about you? What do you want them to be thinking about you? Because if we get into a state of mind where we're worrying and nervous about these kind of things that maybe haven't happened and may never happen, or maybe they have happened. We'll get stuck in the fear loop with the rinse, repeat, recycling, and then start to wonder, why does this always happen to me again and again and again, but with a different face? Do you see what I'm saying? Different face, different place, different time, etc., etc. Let me see what you said next. I know she's, okay, wait. I asked this because, yes, this started as a hobby. However, I sometimes feel uneasy that no one ever reached out to me after shows. Yes, I've been nervous, but I feel sometimes they do push forward whom they like more. Well, yeah, and sometimes, you know, sometimes you can be the most talented duck in the room, okay? But maybe because you're not as charismatic as somebody else who's a little bit more, say, mediocre, you can be overlooked because of that charisma that maybe only shines through your work. Do you see what I'm saying? Because each artist is individual and unique unto themselves. But I would say don't worry about it. Don't worry about people who don't call you back. Look, I can't begin to tell you how many times I've not been called back. But I will never, ever, ever give up on my dreams. And I would suggest you to never, ever, ever give up on your dreams. And don't give up on yourself either. Like, don't even sweat the small talk. Because none of these people have to live in your shoes. Okay? None of these, in 1, 2, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 years, how many of the people in that circle that maybe you questioned about in the first question will even be around? So, as long as you are having fun, that's really what's going to count, Yvette. Is the joy that you're getting from whatever you're experiencing, you know, whether it's music, or it's art, or it's fashion, or it's journalism, or it's makeup, or hair, or with any given situation. I think that if people are not calling back to do more shows, I think that's just as good as people calling you back. And I know that sounds kind of strange, because either way, it's giving you an opportunity to take a look at yourself and take a look at where you want to go from wherever you've just, you know, turned the page to. Well, without even pulling a card, it sort of feels like this. Okay, so we have Blanche Devereaux as the devil here. Kind of feel like it's a little bit tongue-tied. The reason that you're feeling, you know, is it that the thing is, it just seems like they're open and speaking, and then they're listening. Are they actually able to help and send you down the financial path, or do they just want to send you in a loop? Like, they actually want to help, but they only seem to be accomplishing the whole sending you in a loop somewhat unintentionally. So it's kind of like a mixture of both. And it feels sort of tricky and kind of tricksterish, because here's Blanche Devereaux as the devil, which is the only devil I keep in any of my tarot cards because of how I feel about the devil. I would rather believe that, yeah, Blanche Devereaux is the devil than the whole vision of whatever people have of the devil. So when you think about Blanche Devereaux as a character from the Golden Girls, while she had a good heart, she was still very much a trickster. Okay, and while she came from a good place, she was still very much a trickster. And while she meant well, okay, and she would never intentionally hurt somebody, she still, you know, kind of had that little mischievousness, that devilish kind of, it's like, oops, I hurt your feelings, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that. But at the same time, it's like intentionally unintentional. I know that sounds kind of ridiculous about that question, but it's just kind of how it feels. Like, it's like you're dealing with tricksters because you're dealing with a lot. I feel like you're dealing with a lot of people that very well may be incredibly superficial. Okay, if anybody was more superficial than any of the Golden Girls, it was Blanche. So while it's not all gloom and doom with this card, because Spirit is saying that whatever you are going through in this situation you've had, just have fun. You're there to have fun. And try not to worry too much about people thinking and saying rude or wrong things about you, because then you're only going to compel that towards you. You're only going to maybe kind of create that kind of more of that kind of energy showing up. I'm sorry to hear you were attacked, Steve. Like, excuse me. I had invested some money into something, Yvette, that was important to me, right? And I was kind of sent in a loop as well, wondering for a very long time, you know, are they actually here to help? You know, and then when I lost the investment, there were many, many, many months and many, many, many years where they were promising to help recover the money that people invested, but it just never happened. So I removed myself from the situation and promised myself I would never get into that kind of thing again. And, you know, unless it was like something that was legit through, you know, maybe my own financial place of business that I can trust, that kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? Like through my bank or through maybe somebody I trusted that I already had invested credit in or something like that. Well, let's ask, just fun and not business? Well, Spirit's saying you can have both. Okay, but you can't serve two masters. And what I mean by that is you can't serve the Yvette that's worried about any inappropriate things that are being said about you, okay, or being spoken about you, and then turn around and serve the Yvette that everybody likes too. You have to serve either, you have to choose one or the other. Do you want to serve the Yvette that feels uneasy? You know, that's worried about the community, starting rumors or having questionable conversations. You want to be that Yvette, or you want to be the Yvette that, you know, like in my personal opinion, no bad talk is really bad talk. People talking about you. Let them talk. And you just keep being your beautiful, kind, sweet, charming, loving, caring, generous, talented self. Do you see what I mean? Just, you know, when everyone else is trying to tear your wings off, you just keep flying. Even if you have a droopy fairy wing like me. You see what I'm saying? It's like, that's, but you can have both in that Justice card. You can have business and you can have fun. But at the end of the day, you have to still assert your discipline, your determination, and your dedication. This is just how I personally am speaking from experience now in regards to that. Let me catch up with chat here. I know she's stressing. It's so the wrestling remote will be good for her. Hey Laura, welcome back, sweetheart. Your stepdad attacked you, Steve? I'm so sorry. Oh my god, and you know that movie, Stepdad, is so creepy, and that guy like attacks his daughter in that movie repeatedly. It's like a horrible domestic violent movie from years ago. You're trying to protect your mom. Hey Yang, how are you, sweetheart? It's good to see you, babe. Welcome back to the channel. Hey, Metal Rain, you said that you had an update. You think that someone was having some issues again, or was that, were you talking about what's her face? You know, the one that calls you on the phone and lies about being in jail. You're gonna go to sleep in a bit, Yang? That sounds absolutely wonderful. You're having anxiety today. I did a free collective message about 24 minutes into the live if you want to skedaddle back and listen to it, sweetheart. When I get anxiety, I try to get into a meditative state and try to shift that state of mind into one that helps calm me down. It's a perfect time for you to get in bed and practice calming yourself down, Yang, for sure. Remember, you're going to go to sleep and as if you have everything you want, and how that feels so good. And everything always works out in your favor, and you're just so grateful for it, right? Ask the ghost if it's British. 5 more likes and we'll turn the spirit box on. It's good to see y'all tonight. Laura, how have you been, sweetheart? Update on Star, she messaged you, no reply. I think she's getting worse. I don't want to think that. I don't want to think that Star's getting worse. I want to think that she's getting better. Are 2 people TNG superficial in a sense? Let's see what you need to know about that, Yvette. Yeah, Spirit says in the Knight of Swords. They're very quick moving and very mentally sharp in that Knight of Swords. Quick-witted to manipulate with their minds as well. I think that they are people who have their best interest in themselves. Let's see what the card is on the bottom of the deck. Knight of Cups. I think they're, you know, quick and sharp-minded, and I think that if they have to, you know, they'll use their wit to bend and sway people's emotions and balance balance the scenario to their liking, for sure. In that Knight of Cups and that Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, the Knight of Cups shows that they do still seem to be decent at the end of the day. I mean, they're not like murder, rapists, killers, or anything like that. And I think if something like that, like a card like that, was going to show up, it would be definitely not the King. I mean, the Knight of Cups. It would be more like the Tower reversed and the Devil reversed and 10 and 7 of Swords. 3 of Swords, you know, really ugly cards like that. Nothing too dark here, but those two people do have to find themselves being superficial with certain aspects of their life, whether they like it or not, to be quite honest. Shooting stars tonight? I don't know, but I got a telescope. So I need to be outside with my telescope. You love the setup and the hair storms. Thank you so much, Laura. I decided to go pink and purple. I'm not sure if it's the worst thing I've ever done or the best thing I've ever done to my hair. No, they have not been faking with you. 5 of Pentacles is a big fat no. No, they have not been fake with you. Yes, it does make sense. It does. It's okay to feel paranoia. Do I look like a trained monkey, Roger? Shut the fuck up, butt plug. I would get away from me before I hurt you. Pardon me, Yvette. You were asking? Okay, paranoia. Yeah, it could be a little bit of both. Paranoia, and you know, we're all sensitive and can be insecure about certain things. I mean, you're not alone in that. You have things that you want to make happen in your life. And, you know, I had to just give way to time. Like, I had to stop putting time restraints on things and start just kind of going with the flow of stuff and stop worrying about the little stuff that really wasn't adding up to anything in regards to helping me, in regards to where I wanted to be with my success with, you know, whether it was my hair or my health or my music or my channel or, you know, the house or my relationships. You know, I noticed that about the weather recently, how cloudy it was, and I was like, that's right. And I think I remember Liz saying something about the meteor shower recently when she was in chat the other day. And there's no way that I could have set up the telescopes at all because of the way it was today. I mean, we did have a few hours of sun, but it just ended up getting kind of gray and cloudy and lots of little sprinkly showers all over. So you think it's paranoia and Fashion Week happened there and you couldn't attend anything, so you feel it's that? I'm sorry you couldn't attend anything for Fashion Week, but you know what? You're gonna make it happen, and you're gonna be able to do those kind of things in the not too distant future, Yvette. And you shouldn't like hold it against yourself. Like sometimes things happen for a reason. You know, maybe you weren't supposed to go because well, Spirit just felt that that's what was right for you. Maybe you're supposed to learn something from that experience, from not going. Maybe it was to protect you from something like, I don't know, COVID or cold, or because maybe you're going to have an experience in the not too distant future that might be more important than whatever you would have or could have found at Fashion Week. Really, Yang? That sounds super cool about the sunrise and sunsets. It has been quite interesting here for sure with all of that. Like the other day, it just kind of felt like we were in the blue part of a rainbow all day. It sounds so interesting. And then it also felt at one point in the day that like we were in the yellow part of a rainbow. And it just went on and on and on. It was so strange, the weather the last couple of days. Is next year a convention year? Will 3 Still Company finish next year? Will I complete a book or 2 next year? Are those your questions, Mental Rain? Yeah, we can get into those questions, sure. Sorry, I'm all fidgety and everything, trying to stretch. Yvette, did you have a third question, sweetheart? I just wanted to make sure I didn't miss it if you did. Okay. Spirit, I'm calling forth Metal Rain's most trusted and strongest spirit guides. Is next year a convention year for Metal Rain? Spirit says no. That's a bit of a mystery right now in the Moon card. Will 3 Still Company finish next year? Spirit says yes in the Wheel of Fortune. Spirit, will Metal Rain complete a book or two next year? Let me get some clarification on these cards real quick here for you. So back to the first question. Can you clarify the Moon card in regards to the context of next year? And the is it a convention year next year? So Spirit won't give me any clarification about this question about the convention. It just doesn't, Spirit's just not seeing a new beginning for that right now. Within regards to Stills 3 Company, Spirit, can you clarify that Wheel of Fortune? Spirit says, yeah. You might feel bored with it right now, but you will finish up, and it will be a success in this Queen of Wands, in this Four of Cups and Queen of Wands. You know, it's going to always be something there in your life. Now, within regards to will you complete a book or two next year, Spirit's saying no, no. No, no. But I'm going to get some clarification on that right now, okay? I feel like Spirit's saying you won't just complete two books, you will complete 3. Yes, Spirit's saying you will complete 3 books, not just 2. And have a 4th book and plan in the 4th of Pentacles, in the 4 of Pentacles. So I hope that helps, Metal Rain. I don't know how I know this, but I just do. So you have a lot of stuff to look forward to and work forward to. I love you too, Yang. You about to go to sleep, sweetheart? Keep me updated about how you're doing. Stay in touch. Sweet dreams when you get there, honey.
Good night.
Good night, Frank and Dad. Love you.
I'm going to get under my covers.
All right, sweetheart.
Good night, Ninja. Ninja. Okay.
Laura, you got a free reading to turn in and a paid reading to do. You got any questions, babe, you want to ask while you're here? Oh, wow. Check out the big brain on Peter 12. Chug it, bitch. Why don't you sit on it and rotate every 5? Do you act like a butt plug everywhere you go to, Peter? You got enough ideas for 17 books? Well, I'm glad we can make each other laugh, Peter. Yvette, what's your third question, babe? Feel free to put it in the chat anytime. Look, you couldn't afford my panties if you tried. Some of the things these people say. That was 3. And yeah, I was asking if Yvette had a third question. Because she had a third one and was going to wait till we did yours. Thank you, Pam. Laura. Maybe I called Yvette Metal. I don't know. Yvette, if you're there and you have your third question ready, go ahead and put it in the chat. My allergies have been not very nice to me today. My goodness. I forgot to press play on the music that I had picked out for us to listen to earlier. I know Molly said she wanted to listen to some Celtic music, so I don't know if she's still there, but there's some Celtic music for you, Molly. I'm going to go ahead and do a free collective love message since we've been here for about an hour. Welcome back, Laura. Where's Meryl been working? Meryl just recently had all of Meryl's wisdom teeth removed, and then took a little bit of a break from work, and then I think just recently went back to work. Might still be on the clock. May have just gotten off work. I'll send him a message in a minute, see how he's doing. Hey, welcome back, Ari. Yep, we had some dental work done. I'm gonna have to get some dental work soon too. I just had my teeth cleaned, so that was fun. But I need to get a crown and an implant, so I can try to fix some of the damage that happened during the car accident. I would say that I had at least 7 teeth. I had at least almost 2 dozen teeth crushed, broken, or shattered because of how hard I guess I either hit my face or clenched my jaw during the impact of the car accident. Like I do have a crack across my face here. If we had like an X-ray machine, you could see it. I should pull up that X-ray. I don't think I have it on this phone though. So I'm gonna start doing some stuff to going to a dentist for that. It was actually really painful. Yeah, it was. I mean, all I can do now is just take care of what I got. So far, so good. Knock on wood. No real major cavities. No real scary gum diseases or anything like that. No oral cancer, no. But there are teeth that need to be either removed because they are crushed or they are broken, or I need to get them crowned. So I have a choice. I can get them crowned or implanted, or I can get bridges. I don't think I want bridges. I don't think I want bridges. Because I don't want to have to, you know, cut into teeth that are already really good and healthy. Like, I don't want to have to. No, Alex. Never. Have you? I don't really believe in those kind of things anyways. So what you believe in has no choice but to show up to you, and what you don't believe in doesn't really affect you in the long run either way. So nothing has a meaning until you give it a meaning. Hey Tommy, welcome back to the jammy. The wing is broken. Well, this was really just initially a cutout that I did by hand. And originally, like, if I wanted to make it so that it, you know, it just is something that you like, you have a attachment that just sticks into a corset, or you can use some straps, Laura. But in this case, it's a little bit different. Like, I'm going to have to completely restyle this wing at some point. I don't know if it's going to be tonight or tomorrow. So that it can attach to the flapping wing mechanism, which I'm trying to figure out how to build. And I'm so angry at myself for purchasing this piece of garbage. I would have never purchased it had I thought that it was going to come in 20 different pieces. So I don't even know, you know, I just might be myself for Halloween this year. I don't know. But I'm gonna definitely have to redo the wings for sure. But I'm more worried about the flapping wing mechanism at this point and getting it to work. But if I find myself, Laura, getting closer to my birthday and I don't have a pair of wings made yet, I will put the flying mechanism, building this flying mechanism, flapping mecha-high ho thing. I'll put it away and give up for another day and just make the standard wings that you just shove into the back of a corset. I mean, eventually I'm gonna want to sell these wings, and I'm not gonna be trying to sell the flapping wing mechanism, nor trying to sell flapping wings, unless someone requests, hey, can you make those for my flapping wing mechanism? Because they already have one. But you know, I kind of just want people to be able to kind of just slip on my wings and go, even if they are not wearing a corset. So I don't know. I'm just, at this point, I'm just kind of surprised that my flapping wing mechanism is in the middle of the floor in 20 different pieces. I'm really angry with myself that I purchased it in the first place. Because for the money that I spent on this kit 4 years ago, this thing should be put together for me already, in my opinion. There aren't even directions. I mean, there's some IKEA-like directions that I've got in my email, but there's no pictures. So I have no idea what I'm doing, really. I don't know what I don't know. I'm lost. Does anybody know anything about electronics? mean, I'm just gonna have to like go by the little I do know and hope for the best, I guess. I'm not even sure where to start. We might not get enough likes. We might. We might not. Maybe we're not supposed to do Spirit Box tonight. Just like maybe I'm not supposed to be a fairy for Halloween. Okay, we're not doing a read through this week? Okay. I'll just work as much as I can then. Try and make some cash. I mean, I already have this to just slip into the back of a corset, but the edges are so sharp that this will tear any kind of fabric. I mean, I have to be very careful just holding it up to show it to you because the edges here on the side and on the edges here so sharp. I just don't understand what they were thinking when they did this, when they sent this package to me like this in 2021. I'm pretty upset about it. Well, Molly has one of those ice pillows and ice blankets. I think she said it really helps her to feel more comfortable at night. Hey, there you are, Meryl. Welcome back, sweet pea. Still not sure if I'm going to be a fairy for my birthday. Lots of BS going into making my wings work right. You know, with it being the 21st, I don't know if Angela, my friend who designed all this stuff, could even like switch this stuff out for me to one that works instead of one I have to put together by myself. I mean, what was I thinking? I wasn't thinking. I was just like, I want flapping wings. That's all. Golden Corral. They have them here, Ari, but I have never been to one. There's just something about buffet style food that freaks me out. Like, I just don't understand how at the end of the day I would even get the flapping wing mechanism to work when there isn't even like a place for, I mean, maybe this is the battery charger. I don't know. I'm really confused. So, at the end of the day, I'm just gonna be droopy fairy wing. Did I get on about 30 minutes ago? It says I've been here about 90 minutes. Oh, do we have 20? It says 19 on my side. Okay, I'll like my own video. Are we allowed to do that on YouTube? Yeah, I've never been to Golden Corral. Alright, I'm just going to pause the live and put my droopy fairy wing away, which I think is going to still be really super cool. If it's going to flap or not, I don't know. But, yeah, we'll see soon. Just going to get everything together for the spare box.
Power off. Now in SB7 mode.
any good spirits that want to communicate with us tonight on the spirit box? Some kind of creepy, like, beep noise. I don't know if you heard it or not. I just almost disconnected, so I had to fix. Are there any good spirits that want to come and chat with us tonight? When might this talent group reach back out to me? Well, by you asking that question, it shows me that you're not even expecting them to reach out to you. Let me get the cards for that, sweetheart. Let's see what they say. You've got to get into the idea that you're expecting it, fully expecting it. I'm fully expecting it. Let's see what the cards say for you, Yvette. Well, I'm looking forward to you hearing back from the talent group, that's for sure. A spirit, I'm calling forth Yvette's most trusted and strongest spirit guides. What does she need to know about them reaching back out, this talent group reaching back out to her? Will they reach back out to her? Will they reach back out to her? Spirit says yes, they will reach back out to you. Let's see what, if we can determine a time. So the jingling you hear is the tambourine of good luck, Yvette. It is soundtracking your stable ascent towards the pinnacle of success. Your intuition guides you in the right direction, syncing your position with both stability and prosperity. Luck follows you and allows you the reinforcement of your position. Use it to blaze unique paths and discover outlandish truths. Receive a worthy reward. You'll hear back from them within a month to 3 months, so sometime before the first of the year. Chance favors the mind prepared. Didn't I just say that, like, before we started? You need to get your mind prepared for it. that it's something to expect, not something to wonder and wait about. Find comfort in knowing that I can see that it's the best time to be working on calming yourself. That way, calming yourself when you feel this way, you remind yourself how everything always works out in your favor. Remind yourself how good it's all going to turn out, and how it's all starting to come together for you. Yes, please smoke a joint. Nature's Volume will help, I promise. Or vape it, or drink it as a tea. However you enjoy your cannabis. Are there any good spirits that want to come and hang out with us tonight? How many spirits are there now with us? Can you tell? One? Only one? Is that your name, Spirit? Is your name King? What do you want, Spirit? You just said want. What can we give for you? Well, definitely get yourself a cup of chamomile tea. Might help as well, Yvette. And plenty of rest. I notice if I don't get enough rest, I get anxious, more anxious than often than not, and then I get kind of not in the state of mind that I don't, get stuck in a state of mind I don't want to be in. And that's because, your brain needs, sometimes our brains need extra added bonus sleep to help us cope with the more highly stressful ideas of life in itself. Are there any spirits with us here now? Anybody there? Yep, what, Spirit? Hello? What's your name, Spirit? Can you tell us what your name is or what you like to be called? What would you like us to call you? Tyler? What about Tyler? What's up, Tyler? You have a message for Tyler, Spirit? Yeah. What message do you have for Tyler, Spirit? was quite a spooky noise. Hey, Zombie Parks. Hi, it's you, LZ, right? I'm assuming that it is. Are there any spirits there that have any messages for us tonight that you would like to share? We come in peace and respect, and we come to remember you. Are there any spirits there that want to speak to us tonight? Are you okay, Spirit? Blessed. How many spirits are with us now? What's so funny, Spirit? What's so funny, Spirit? Okay, that was terrifying. Okay, could you maybe actually say something instead of... If anybody has any questions for the spirit box, please feel free to ask. Spirit, can we help you in any way? Are there any spirits there that need help? Do you know what year it is? It's 2020. It's 2025. Did it just say I know it? Spirit, where are you? Do you know where you are? Do you think that maybe changing the username often helps the channel grow more or something maybe? Hi, Spirit. Welcome back. Spirit box is so quiet tonight. Spirit, are you with us? Are there any spirits here now with us that would like to chat? We'd like to know more about you and where you are, and if there's anything we can connect with on this side with you to know more about you. Right on. That makes sense, zombie. That makes sense. Spirit, how can we help you? That's what we're here for. Are you here now with us, Spirit? God, it's so loud. Oh, we can hear you fine and clear. You don't need to shout. Hey, hello, Florida. Okay, there are a lot of spirits there now with us. How many spirits are with us now? Are you here with us now? Can you see us? Can you see us, Spirit? Hey, Porch Swing. Hey, what? 1983. Spirit, are you alive? Spirit, are you alive? Are you alive in your and living in your reality? Are there any ghosts who are dead? Maybe he fell asleep. Sometimes that happens. He'll doze off.
Futures.
Did that just say future? Future what, Spirit? Future lightning. I can ask Molly. Is Duke there? Molly says hi. So just say yeah. Duke, if you're there, do you have any messages for us? Did the spirit box just say dork? Oh good, I'm so glad it doesn't hurt anymore, sweetheart. How many spirits are with us now? Good. I'm glad it stopped the pain, sweetheart. Spirit, what kind of messages do you have for us tonight from the other side? Are you with us now? Well, you can talk to certain people one more time. But I think everybody perceives their own reality in their own way. I think that because of our limiting beliefs and circumstances, we might feel that there's something that disconnects us instead of connects us. You know, there are people that you might want to speak, certain people you might want to speak to again, Zombie, that you could speak to them again, whether they're living or passed on. It just depends on how you really look at it. Like, it's the meaning that you give to whatever it is. I mean, even if they're living or they're passed on, you know, it's only the consciousness that exists. So, what is it that you want to say to them? Consciously say it, as if they were stood in front of you, even if it's just an imaginal act. I mean, people pick up on each other's thoughts and feelings all the time without even realizing it. So really, there are probably people here on this side and the other side that feel the same way about you too. Yeah, but people who've passed on, they don't want to be treated like they're dead. Ask yourself. Ask yourselves. I mean, you wouldn't want to be treated like you were dead if you were dead. Nobody wants to be treated like they're dead. Nobody wants to. I don't think there's really anybody that. I mean, maybe there's people who want to be treated like they're dead when they're dead, but I think more often than not, people want to be remembered and they want to feel the consciousness, whether they're on this side or that side. I know when I dream, I definitely, not in my body, but I'm definitely conscious of who I am and who others are. Sorry if I seem a little tired, I am. He still ends up on your mind? Well, it's probably because the person that you're talking about, Ari, you're on their mind too. They probably feel the same way you feel. There's probably other girls who are probably hotter than you, and that he thinks are better, but he probably keeps thinking about you. Because you guys obviously see something special in each other that maybe y'all didn't see in the others. I guess it takes one to know one, Kelly, huh? And see, we're gonna go back to what I've said since day one on this channel, Ari. Going to multiple readers upon multiple readers upon multiple readers, you're just gonna get a mixed bag of cats every time. And that's why I am always saying to people, you know, do you really need a tarot card reading? Do you really need someone else to blur the lines for you even more? Because now you've got a mixed bag of cats from going from reader to reader to reader to reader, instead of just finding one and sticking with it that resonates with you as a person, as a reader. Because at the end of the day, you know, a tarot card reading is just there to tell you what you really need to know. And, you know, on one day, you might need to know this one thing about, you know, moving on. And then on other days, you know, spirit might be feeling that you need to rethink your thoughts and feelings about it, to learn more about yourself and meet yourself more deeply, which is why you might be getting the mixed bag of cats. But at the same time, you know, at the end of the day, neither tarot card reading or oracle card reading can do it for you. You're going to have to decide what you want and take matters into your own hands. And because your thoughts and your feelings create. My thoughts and my feelings don't create for you. Now, they can influence you and influence your situation by what I'm embodying and living from, which is not the old version of Ari who, you know, always gets the shit into the stick. That's not the version I'm living from of you and your connections with people. I'm living from the version of you that I want you to be existing from, which hopefully influences your inner and outer world to become more decisive and blur less lines. Because we can all help each other in that way by what we stand for and stand up for in regards to aligning with the idea of who we want to embody or who we want one another to embody. Like I always say that I just hope to, you know, always be the person that my dogs really think that I am. Oh really, Hasbin Hotel starts next week, okay. That's good to know. We'll have to watch some of that, sweetheart. First 2 episodes out on one day. Wow, cool. Yeah, it's gonna be exciting, Molly. I'll be right back. What's wrong, baby? Honey. Oh my goodness, what's wrong? Oh my goodness, what's wrong, baby? Oh my goodness. All right, you're gonna have to get some medicine. Oh, sweetheart. I don't know what's going on with her, but I don't know. I picked her up and okay. I don't know, honey. I don't know what's going on. What's going on? What's going on, honey? Is it your foot, baby? Is it your foot? Is it your foot, baby? Come here. She's okay. She's gonna be okay. She's fine. That scared you. It scared me too. It scared me too. I don't know what's going on with her. Poor Tato. Oh my gosh. The dog licked my nose, now it's super itchy. Oh, what a big yawn. What's going on, precious? I think she just needs some gabapentin. She's been having a problem with her foot. She stubbed her foot a couple days ago. It could have something to do with that. I just went over to touch her back and she just started yelping. You okay, baby? Oh my goodness, it was so scary. Is your lower back hurting or your foot? So yeah, she did stub her toe the other day, and it's been quite a dramatic road to recovery. Now she may have re-injured it, so I'll have to take a look at it after I get off the live. Dad took her for a walk today. See, she's the kind of dog, she likes to take a crap and then like do that weird scratch thing that dogs do where they dig at the dirt to mark their territory after they've taken a dump. It's real weird. I don't know why dogs and cats do that, but and that may have maybe reached. I know that she did it yesterday. I know she did it earlier today. So she may have re-injured the stubbed toe. I don't know. Maybe her back hurts. I know Dad picked her up earlier today to take her out, and she had the same whiny problem. Okay, baby. It's all right. We're here. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. Okay, Ruby. Yeah, I think it's time to go to bed. I need to give Ruby some medicine and give her a little bit of snack. The spirit box is pretty quiet anyways tonight. Not too much to say to us. I should probably pick up Ruby with both arms. Look, I'm gonna put you down and you're gonna be fine. Okay, and we're gonna go straight to couch. Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to give her some gabapentin and put her back to bed. Well, I hope your dog is feeling better, Chad. My dog had to have a life-saving surgery in June. Now it's October and I'm just recovering from the $2,500 I spent on saving her life. And so many wonderful people here on the Chammy helped me. Thank you guys so much for helping me with Baby Gypsy. I'm very grateful and thankful for the emotional and financial support through that mess. Unexpected mess. Alright, I'm going to do one more free collective message before I say goodnight. I think I want to just use the liminal space deck. As Spirit, I'm calling forth our most trusted and strongest Spirit guides as a collective. What do we need to know about tonight? What Spirit messages do you have for us tonight, Spirit? Like it's saying during the passing of time, you know, you really truly were sent here to have fun. So while you are passing time, learn all that you can about not only the world itself, but, you know, maybe about the experiences you'd like to have. And burn the idols, like burn the ideology of the fact that you can't have, be, and do whatever you want, because you can. It's your dreams, not somebody else's, so protect them. People would much rather you stay the caterpillar than to transform into the butterfly you're always meant to be. Trust the process, okay? If the hot tub's too hot, just get out. Right? Start learning to calm yourself, because you are the beautiful creator of this life story, this love story. Even when you're feeling desperate, all right? Even when you're feeling a little bit desperate, just know that, you know, you can set yourself free from the mental prison that you might be feeling locked into, you know, regarding the fucking and things that don't serve you. You may be dealing with a lot of storm and fury, a lot of upheavals in your life. But Spirit says the Divine Mother is watching over you, and Spirit says they see that you are here and they are glad. Give no vacancy, once again, to that which doesn't serve you, and keep looking up to the sky. You have nothing but a beautiful love garden to create and enjoy. Spirit wants you to enjoy the abundance around you. The world as it's been given to you is your oyster. So start enjoying it as much as you can. Try to not endure what doesn't. Try not to endure too much of the bad stuff. That it's like we worry about things that haven't happened and probably will never happen, and they will show up the more that we worry about those kind of things. So where do you want to go with this story that you're living? I know things look really kind of scary in the 3D reality, even more so than ever in many, many, many years. But don't forget your voice is loud and your thoughts are even louder. So be good to yourself with your thoughts. I'm going to turn the spirit box off before I log out because it can get quite creepy when I'm alone. And the last thing I want to do is be alone with the spirit box on. Yeah, I noticed that ideology of some people feeling that approaching a man makes you look desperate, but that's just weird to me. How can approaching somebody to be friends with them or get to know them be... Like, I just don't really... I don't get that. They can be desperate for sex or a lot of things. Men are more sexual than women are. Well, you think so? I think that men like to conquest. It shows it in history, throughout history. Look at all the wars we've had, the land they've conquered. Well, now, men don't have any more land to conquer, so they gotta conquer something. You know, and so let it be us if it can't be land, right? Ruby, what you doing, baby girl? Gypsy. Hey B, welcome to the Chammy. Oh, that's cool, B. Right on. Yeah, she probably is thinking and feeling that because you're picking up on it. It's probably very much the truth, Ari. I'm going to go ahead and go for the night, you guys. If anybody does want to get a paid reading, please let me know because I'm going to end the live here in the not too distant future. Bold, I don't do free readings, but you can win a free reading. There's enough people in the chat who maybe want to play Surprise Jack. You can win a free reading by putting a jack-o'-lantern emoji into the chat. It's only $6 to get a tarot card reading. You can ask up to 3 questions. But Bold Cricket, what is it that you want them to feel about you? Or what is it that you're feeling their feelings are for you, and that's probably what they are. Alright. Thank you so much, Pam, for coming by. Ari, thank you so much for coming by. Molly, thank you so much for coming by. Meryl, thank you so much for coming by. Metal Rain. Dwayne, it was good to see you. Thanks everybody new who came by to hang out tonight. Yvette, it was good to see you. It was good to see all of you guys tonight. Thank you so much for the likes, the love, the subscriptions. Yep, it did. Usually I'm on late, you know. It's still pretty early for me. But I'm just ending the live early because nobody's buying any readings, so. And my dog needs some attention and some pain management, so I'm gonna go take care of that. Oh, you did? You found me for the first time today? That's wonderful. Well, I'm glad you found me, B. I'm looking forward to getting to know you. It's okay you came late. I'll be back again tomorrow. And you can always, you can always also purchase a private reading. All you have to do is email me at gypsyqueencardreader@gmail.com. The email address is in the description, or you can come back tomorrow night. I'll be live at 10:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And usually I go till about 2 o'clock in the morning, but I'm just ending it early tonight because it's kind of quiet around here. Even the spirit box is quiet. If you want to backtrack to 23 minutes into the live, about 24 minutes, I did a free collective message that was spirit messages. And then I just recently did one about 5-10 minutes ago. Let me see. I also did one that was about, let me see, where did it go? So you said the thing about you talk to spirits and write songs, and then I think, so if it's probably it's 1:35 now, maybe like 5-10 minutes ago I did another free collective message. You can check it out. Check out my music, B, if you get a chance to. If you go down to the playlist, if you go over to the playlist, you'll see the Stormy Blue music playlist. There's original music there. There's also cover songs that were fan requested that I did. You might enjoy them. This is not a tarot channel. This is a musician and artist channel. Pretty much my life is my message, so I do the tarot on the lives. Because it's what I do for a living. I do tarot for a living, and I love my job. Good night, Ari. It was good to hang out with you, sweetheart. I could probably just forward the and just probably forward Pam to you. Narrow. Remember how they used to let you share people's profiles? Okay, share contact. I'll share Pam's with Ryan. His name is Merrill on YouTube, but it's a different name on Facebook, so you know Pam. Good night, everybody. I love you guys. Please be good to yourself with your thoughts. I'm incredibly sleepy, so I'm just going to call it cuts here. Okay, great. Alright, cool, B. I will. So yeah, I love you guys. Sweet dreams when you get there. Be good to yourself with your thoughts. I'm sorry, I'm so brain dead right now. I'm so sleepy. I'm gonna go to sleep right now. Well, after I give puppy dog medicine, because she needs some medicine. She's obviously in pain. It's probably the toe she stubbed. Oh, thank you, B, so much. Sending you guys a virtual hug of love and trust. Be good to yourself with your thoughts. Mwah. Kalanita. See you guys tomorrow. Music is sacred. Good night.